The following podcast may be explicit. One Joe Young presents Adventures from the Shed, a tabletop RPG podcast. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com.
And here we are in the shed for Adventure from the Shed. Find us online, Facebook. Find us on Facebook. We like you finding us on Facebook there. We're here on YouTube as well. And say hello, like Kurt said.
On Facebook, say hello.
Well, you can say hello now if you want, but only you're going to hear that.
Yeah, you're saying hello to yourself.
Speaking of saying hello, let's
I'm my
start
own
with
best friend.
Let's start with that guy over there. Who's that?
Hey, it's the GM and HPM. I'll let you decide what those mean.
I know.
Put it in the comments. What you
Yeah,
think.
put that in the comments.
What's the best alternative to Hot Pineapple Master?
Ooh, I can think of some things.
And hey, this is Kurt. I am playing X, Kenji Jalas, the half Asian invasion of cool.
Kamikaze of cool.
And then I'm sitting over here. I'm Joe. I am playing Lance Birdman Hawk.
I heard he was
Hawk.
dead.
Should be spelled with a 0. HOWK. H0. I don't know why. I just say it.
Maybe that's something.
HPM is human peppermill.
Oh, yeah.
Is that too? And here we are back in the shed. Why don't we do a recap?
That's what happened last time, guys.
Did you do this one?
Last time on Adventures from the Shed.
So you guys started out in a dark room. You guys were knocked out and drugged
Yeah.
out. Cassidy was missing. She was not in your group anymore. You guys were having some weird trippiness going on. Turned out somebody was trying to talk to you through your cybernetics. Turned out some guy just known as the White Rabbit right now for this adventure. Maybe he'll come back later. Who knows? And he was trying to kind of lead you out, try to give you some clues to kind of get out of there. It took you guys a while to get out of the room and get your gear back. And then you only had to deal with one of the Tweedledum guys, and luckily we're still able to almost get away unscathed. But I think Birdman's only got taken damage in the
I have his knuckle prints on the back of my skull.
Permanently indented into your skull.
Yeah. He had 10 wounds or something crazy.
I could identify him.
Yeah, I don't think you hadn't taken any damage.
I don't think so. No.
Yeah. I got this.
I don't have my character sheet to tell
I
me.
can't remember. You might have had taken a knife fight.
I might have taken a little bit of a motorcycle fight.
I'm pretty sure that was me too.
Yeah. So you guys finally got out of the Club Wonderland and got to the rooftop where you boarded a stealth AV,
which was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
And got shot into low orbit to have a little chat with these two guys that you've never met before. But we'll allude that they are obviously either working for Militech or Lazarus or both, or who knows. Obviously, that throws in the connection for the Wizard Technologies too, because you had the White Rabbit guy was doing some really magical stuff, kind of
wizardy stuff.
Yeah, weird stuff. And then it kind of dropped the bomb, like a truth bomb on you guys, what you think it is. At least for what you guys know about Militech or Lazarus, they're kind of like the more honorable kind of corporation trying to at least do things that they think is right for the world, even though you got to do some bad stuff to get some good results kind of thing.
Got to break a few eggs to make an omelet.
Right, so that kind of thing.
They're like the Patagonia of 2050.
Yeah, so they kind of told you, hey, you guys are going to deliver that she's part of the Vera Society, and they have this information that Liquid Holdings, LifeLock Cybernetics had about the android, either or half clone replacement of their humans, and all the information has all their research, and everybody outed whoever's the people in corporations and governments that were yeah, thumbs up, let's do that kind of thing. And they said, we can't really just release that into the wild right now. It would just totally wreck society, so that's probably a bad idea. So they would love to have information on the research because, hey, that's cool. We could learn some stuff and maybe do something with it later. For the good. They're not going to be replacing people. They're not down with that. But they understand, cybernetics is the way of the future. But they said they either gave you hey, can you get that for us and give it back to us because we can't extract it right now, we don't have time. But the Beer Society has some type of technology to pull that off. So let them do the thing, and you could pass it to us. Or if you can't do that, then completely destroy the information, which means destroying baby and or mother at the same time. Because if you guys don't, and they almost made the threat, if you guys don't do one of those options, we will burn the town down.
So they're going to blow the town up, yeah.
Well, not the town, but they'll pinpoint, they understand there's going to be collateral damage, but they are okay with doing what they have to do.
Hellfire strike to get rid of the information.
Right. Well, it'll be from an orbital weapon.
All right, I think I've got it now. All right.
Do you really?
I think so.
So I think you guys were Halo dropping in was the last in.
Yeah, and I did not quite.
you know-
Kamikaze Cool did. Yes, of course he does.
Did you know that Cthulhu approves of
It was
Cyberpunk?
his idea the whole time.
Yeah.
He approves of anything that involves wiping out society.
He was just upset we didn't get to it until like the 2000s. You know?
Yeah.
You guys are so late.
I mean, Cthulhu himself is the original truth bomb, right?
Right.
He is the bomb, indeed.
Yeah. So the Kamikaze Cool could not land on target, so you guys are landing on the ground floor after you make the way to the top of the Cathedral of Learning
All right.
and deal with
You can't even-
Shin and his,
You know, X, with all the mistakes I've made so far since we started, I figured you could at least fall right.
You know, it's I can't be perfect.
No.
Close, but not
We
perfect.
can't all be X.
All right, so
right,
we got to
let's,
double time it
yeah.
to get there from here.
Yeah, I'm gonna take whatever gear that we had and toss it off to the side of the road, wherever out of the way.
So like I said, it is not snowing anymore, but it's like still full on freezing rain. Not enough to where you're going to be slipping and falling, but it's very cold rain, and it's definitely you got about an hour out from midnight. You guys were kind of like. Not necessarily, it wasn't a complete deadline. You could probably go over, but you're, sooner or later, they only have a certain amount of time to extract information after the kid's born, all that stuff.
Okay. Well,
So you guys are at the bottom of the cathedral.
yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
Let's just
yeah. I mean,
guns out and go.
All right.
do you have to define any danger, or are we just hustling?
You're just hustling to go.
We
up.
are the danger.
Yeah, so you guys are just hustling to get to the top. So this is basically just, you will defy some dangers to see how long it takes you. And this is just going to set it up for like, all right, are you guys going to get to the top and they're still waiting on AB? Those guys are just still milling about, or it hasn't landed, or are they in it? You guys are going to have to like
jump.
Yeah, so this is going to be.
This is the-
so it's going to be 2 rolls for you. Yeah, and his
team.
his pile. Yeah, his guys.
All right.
Which you have no idea. And Z's a badass by himself. But and how many guys does he have on the top right now? So.
Right. I mean, he is like.
Shall I fail first?
Man, we gotta get some good rolls here.
All right.
I'm gonna try some new dice.
I'm gonna stay frosty here, and I know I am 4, 5,
He's
6.
breathing heavy.
I got 6. I mean, well, hold on. Then because of that,
Yeah, you guys will
use
be.
my move.
You will be going up steps. They have killed the power in the building on purpose.
So I can use my adapt. I'm going to try my adapt and overcome.
Okay.
And instead of taking a chip, let's see if I can. All right. So 7
+1.
gives me
+1
a
forward.
+1 on the next roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll.
I'm still not moving fast though.
No.
Or whatever
your
the
standard.
Yeah, whatever the badness is.
What's the modifier on this one?
This is plus steady.
Plus steady. So that is going to be 7 on the dice. Plus 1 is 8.
8.
So your standard, movement. You're not going fast. You're not going slow, but definitely slower than you guys would like. So when you do get to the top,
Why couldn't you have landed on the roof? God.
yeah, you could have did. You could have split the party. I know it's not safe sometimes, especially not with who's on the top of the roof. But
Yeah.
you could have.
Well, I know now that's his old partner.
Right.
I'm not going to show up without getting some kind of monologue in.
Oh, of course.
So I need to make sure that you're there.
Right.
And then you'll defend X. Twisty mustache, all this.
These guys.
And
Yeah. He's not twisting mustaches. What is he, French?
he's Japanese.
Guy's trying to have a diabolical good time. All right, you get to the top, and the AV has landed at this point. And you see, you see Zenshin, and you see 4 other guys, same guys you had to deal with in LA. And deal with in West Virginia. There's only 4 of them. No, that's not bad. It's 5 guys. Not horrible, right?
Yeah, but they're bulletproof.
And you can see the
Bastard.
2 of them are controlling the Cassidy right now. She's not really giving much of a fight. She still seems like she's pretty much out of it.
We don't have our RPGs with us, do we?
But Zenshin notices, she turns around and goes, "Get her aboard. I'll take care of these 2." And he whips out his katana. Hello, Kenji. Been a while.
Been a while.
Rain pouring down.
You shouldn't be on the other side of this, Zeke.
I think I'm on the right side.
Why would you say that? Like, you just do this for the money?
Isn't it always about the money?
It always starts being about the money, but it doesn't always end that way.
I'll pay you $50 to say it isn't about the money.
Oh, it's about the money.
$100.
Now give me the $50.
Z, I don't want to fight you. We need the girl.
I don't think so. And he comes running at you. And the other two guys start laying on fire down on you.
Keep talking.
The other two are putting her aboard the. Gonna get her strapped in.
All right, so if he's coming running at
So he's coming at you with the katana. The other two guys got submachine guns and are laying down fire on top of the Hawk.
right.
All right.
So
I gotta take
Hawk?
evasive action.
Yeah, there's some stuff you could think maybe might give you some cover behind here, or you might just be like, screw it, I'm just going to charge these mofos or start lighting them up too. I don't give a crap.
I'm gonna do.
You're asking him or me?
I'm gonna do the
Guess
dodge.
you go first. Yeah,
I'm gonna do the dodge and shoot. I'm gonna weave and just
All right, so are you going to run out and
unload
stay,
them.
or just kind of like
Move towards them slowly.
all right, so you're
A
just
zigzag pattern.
okay.
Okay.
See what you can pull off.
So I'm going to go with, it'll be rocking and rolling here, and it'll be ranged combat. I'm going to use these dice, which, of course, haven't failed me this session.
Still
Here
early.
we go. Holy crappers. You want to see that close?
Can you fail worse than that?
No, I can't. You know what? That wasn't the real roll.
But you got a +1, right, from the before?
Oh, yeah, that makes it a whole 3.
Hey, 3's the magic number.
And
So he slips and falls.
and dies.
So let's roll a D8 for damage.
Oh no.
This is both of them firing. I was going to say roll 2d6.
You'll probably see. Well, yeah, I'll probably see this. Let's see how. Oh, it's a
You get lucky. You slip and fall, but I mean your back, and they kind of like miss you because you screwed up so bad you took cover.
That was my matrix move.
Yeah, right, exactly.
That's what it
Not like you fail so bad,
far
you
is it?
saved yourself.
How far are the shooters from me?
Fail fast forward.
It would take you a while to run towards them to do anything, and Kenji's running.
I'm thinking
Zenchi's
my
running
pistol.
right at you.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, if I can go John Woo style with my 2 pistols and shoot at the 2 shooters and then
Before
samurai
grabbing my katana.
and get my katana for easy.
Yeah.
No.
You can either choose one. You can either shoot or prepare.
All right.
For your call. So basically,
All right, I'm gonna leave the shooters for you.
it's two guys getting the girl.
Oh,
on the
yeah, I
AV,
got it.
And 2 other guys that are on the same side shooting at him.
All right. I gotta leave the shooters for you. If I have to choose that way, then I'm gonna draw my
I got
katana.
him for sure. I am completely distracted with my physical
like,
comedy
"What the hell
routine.
is this dude?"
Yeah,
This is why people always think, I thought I heard he was dead.
exactly. I am dead. I'm an asshole.
I'm gonna draw my katana and
All right, so Zenchi's on top. As soon as you pull it out, he's like coming down. So you're defying danger to not get split in half.
all right.
You can do it. You sure can.
10 on the
That's
dice.
You just like it comes up. You feel
Is there a
like
spark?
yes,
There has to be a spark. Yeah.
You feel like wow, this guy's way stronger than I remember him to be. He probably got an upgrade.
Enhanced, yeah.
Dang.
All right. So can I rock and roll against
Oh
him?
yeah, totally.
You can do it. So it's plus hard.
That's my +2 because
Yeah,
I'm very hard.
How hard can you
You
be?
are.
How hard can you be?
6 + 2, 8.
That's good because without All right.
So what is that? What is?
So it is on a 7 to 9. You hit and deal damage, but your target attacks you as well.
Yeah. So you're gonna get a little slice and dice. So we roll. What is your katana damage?
It is a roll D6 twice and take the
Best,
better.
A D50.
So,
It's a D6.
so do your damage, and then we'll see what damage he does for you.
He can do the other die.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3.
2 3s. So,
So you're
3.
both taking 3 points of damage. I know you have some armor. I think you probably have what, 2? I think.
That is a great question.
Yeah, because you had the full tight-fitting leather armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that form fitting. Let me see what that
Yeah.
is.
He said form-fitting. I said tight-fitting. What are we thinking?
It is armor 2, so that takes me down to 1.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm gonna take these 2 dice for the next roll.
Of course, he's probably got armor 2, but
Of course. Of course he does.
I have no idea why I can't roll.
so I just mark 1 wound.
Yep, 1 wound.
I mean, I do have an idea why. It's because I suck. So I just want to keep trading bullets with them.
Yeah, that's all they're going to do. They're just
Yeah.
trying to keep you down, and like they would like to all escape, but if they can just get the girl out, then that's cool. That's cool.
Okay. And I put my submachine gun on full auto. I mean, do we have anything for that, or is it not?
I know it burns down. It definitely burns an ammo if you go full.
Right,
I don't know if it gives you any
I don't know what it
bonuses
means, right?
if it gives you any bonus to. Although you know you
Because the idea is I'd like to. What you were talking about with the cookie cutters.
You could get-
I just want to mow both of them.
Yeah, so you can. Well, no, you can get both of them and the dudes putting the chick in.
Yeah.
Without hitting her.
Yeah.
So yeah, that they go to town.
Because I know I can't fail.
Right.
I'm.
And don't you already get like a plus for your, you get like a bonus to hit or something?
Well, I get a plus on what you call it? It's on when I'm staying frosty. I get a plus.
Okay.
Do I really care about
I also have
be
this
trying to
whole-
get by him to get to Cassidy?
You kind of do a little bit. It's kind of like you want to show the title kind of thing, you know. Plus, he's kind of betrayed you. You thought he was like a good dude. He's total shitbird now.
All right, so
And it's almost like he's not gonna let you pass, man.
all right, that's my man.
The other thing-
just sneak by him.
The other thing I keep screwing up is I have this thing called Leatherneck that I'm supposed to be using. When I take damage, I roll plus steady. On a 10 plus, I can reduce the damage by 3. On a 7 and 9, I reduce it by 1. That could have been useful previously.
Yeah, that would have been
But
really useful
in the
for you.
meantime, let's see about mowing them all down. Hey, that's 10 right there. So
Yeah.
that's 9 plus 1,
With cookie cutter.
10.
Yes. Yeah, just roll your damage. We'll see. If you can
And
take
I'll
them all
mark
out. At
off-
least
I'll
injure a
mark
bunch
off
of
the-
dudes.
I'll mark off the ammo.
Yeah, they're definitely going full. Definitely burns one.
How many ammos do you have?
The 3, well, two more after. The regular 3 ammo number. 5.
All right, so.
However you do that, is it like 5 each because they all
Oh yeah,
take it?
it's gonna be the same. So the two guys in the
At the AV.
AV get laid out. The other two guys shooting at you definitely take the hits, but they still seem like they're just injured, so they're still trying to like keep you at bay. The two guys in the AV go to slump, but the chick's been strapped and she's kind of like out of it, and you can see her like strapped into the AV.
And she starts pushing. Damn it. All right, I'm going to stick with those guys for a little bit. But I'm ready to keep going, but I want to see what X and Z
Max,
are.
yeah, Max is just trading blows with you, man.
Right, so we're like,
So you're defying danger.
You're going to roll the same dice? That's
6.
twice in a row he's rolled 3s on both dice, so that's got to mean something. He's almost got Yahtzee, Chris. Give him some kind of bonus.
Sorry.
No?
I give him some hot pineapple.
7, right?
You know, I don't think that's worth it because, you know, there's some alert just recently. Science
What?
proven
No.
that hot pineapple sucks.
Probably not true.
I wouldn't give
research.
him hot pineapple.
Okay.
That seems wrong.
So what does that mean when you fail your defy danger?
Oh, I got 7. I got 7.
Oh, 7.
Yeah.
So I'm still gonna.
What is it called? Stay frosty?
It's the Stay Frosty.
I succeed, but the GM will present me with the worst outcome, hard bargain, or ugly choice.
All right, so he's hitting you so hard, he's pushing you to the edge of the building. Every time he hits you, he backs you up.
Like to the edge of where I would fall off the roof?
Yeah, and it's also like it's starting to get frozen on the rooftop because of the freezing rain. So you're like when he hits you, you like slide back, and it's getting harder to fight because you're on uneven ground. Doesn't seem to be bothering him though, because you feel like he's got a lot more weight on him.
Dive forward and slice at his ankle. That way you go past him.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm getting backed up, yeah, so,
I'm feeling confident I just had a good roll.
yeah, I think that's right. I mean, I want to do kind of an acrobatic roll and then try to slice him across the calves.
Okay.
Something that would, so 1, I'm getting me away from the edge, and 2,
Right, you're going to reposition him attack.
Knock
Right,
him down.
gotcha. Yep.
I
so
don't
that's
know why
rock
my
and
watch
roll.
decided to hear
See if you could
something
pull
there.
this off.
Rock and roll. Oh, no. I did not pull it off.
That's a 1 and a 2 on the die.
4 total. No, 5 total.
We'll say when you go, you roll, but then you just like land on your back and slip for a little bit. So now you're prone. You will be -1 to any maneuvers until you can regain your stance.
Yuck.
And
And I do no damage.
yeah.
I'm just
Back to you. Same, so they're shooting at
Yeah.
you again. Even
Yeah.
those guys are both injured. Also, it looks like the pilot's coming out, like to lean out
Really?
of the doorway. Yeah. Yep.
really.
You don't think you might want to shoot the guy who's about to, like, impale me on the ground?
Nah, you got it. He can't kill you in one hit. You're tougher than that, right? You sparred with this guy before. I got to save the girl.
Save the cheerleader, save
Save the world. What am I doing first?
Defying danger.
All right.
To see if you could.
I'm going to not get shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
I
very
can not
important.
get shot. Yes, I can. That's an 11.
Awesome.
So I get another +1 on the staying frosty
All right.
because I'm remembering that now. So that's
Okay.
9 plus the 1 for steady plus the 1 for a move called veteran because I'm a veteran.
Yep.
I'm a veterinarian. I know how this works.
Stay frosty.
All right. Now I just want to shoot him.
Yep.
The same idea. If I can get these two guys and maybe a couple of stray bullets up towards the pilot sticking his head out the
Do
door.
you guys know how to fly an AV?
Yes.
Not that you have to use the AV, but it is faster to get over to it. You're not that far away. but better than going all the way down.
Well, if the pilot's trying to shoot me, he's probably not going to fly it for me unless I hold a gun to his head.
Well, you
anyway.
never know. I'm just saying.
But in the meantime, if he kills me, then I can't fly it anyway. So I'm going to say.
I just put it out there.
I'm going to say yes, I can fly it.
Okay. Well, you didn't do too bad helping the other pilot.
I didn't do bad flying out of it.
But you were just helping.
You're a vehicle guy.
Yes. All right, so I'm going to try and shoot them all. Oh, my God. That's a 6 and a 5. That's 11 on the dice. Plus 1 is a 12.
All right. All right, so
Let me roll.
You mowed down.
Well done, Joe Young.
You mowed down the other two guys that were, laying down, basically cover fire almost. If they kill you, great. If not, who cares? As long as they kept you busy. The pilot gets lit up. He goes flying back into his cockpit, and maybe starts side shifting off the building.
I make
it's
a
going
break.
slow though.
I make a break for it.
Okay. Back to Kenji.
I'm prone, so what do I need?
Hey, don't die! And I run.
He flips over the thing, comes down to like a stabbing strike into your head with the katana.
Defy danger.
Yep.
8 plus 1, 9.
All right, so I would say roll a 4-sided and half it. You'll take definitely 1 point of damage. He's definitely going to nip you with something.
Do you want to do the roll 2 dice and take the worst of the 2 instead?
That's fine. Yeah.
So roll. I got 2 4s over there. He said roll 4-sided.
Yeah, I don't want it to be a lot of damage.
Yeah.
You definitely.
So roll both of the 4s. Those are 8s, Kurt. We'll get there.
Yeah.
Me no game so much.
And we're probably not going to be able to read these, but we'll see how it works out. Now,
2 1s.
So you take 1 point of damage.
All right.
Gives you a nice little scar across like your cheek and ear. It jacks up one of your hearing.
Stick a little bit between your cheek and gum.
So 1 wound takes me to 2. Okay. And I'm gonna.
You're still prone. You're still at -1 to do whatever you're gonna do.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the worm jump up to my feet, and let's see. So I still got my sword. I'm gonna jump up to my feet, and then just kind of come across, try to get him up across the armpit, chest, on a rising strike. Yes, 9 plus 2 is
-1.
9 plus 2 is 11. -1 is 10.
All right, still good.
And I have a special move.
Oh shit.
I don't know if it'll apply here.
Well, what is it? What do you got?
Well, it's when I rock and roll, I get a 10 on a 10 plus. I can deal that damage to a second target. Which I don't know if that makes sense, but maybe you can help
hit
him
both
somehow.
of his testicles.
No, I would let you do another thing of damage to him. Like you slice this way and spin around and slice another way.
Okay. Oh yeah. So first target, right pectoral. Second target, left pectoral.
All right.
You're cutting his man boobs.
All right. And my damage on this is going to be. I'm going to stick with these dice. 2d6. Take the best. 4 and 1. So I think that's 4 damage.
Yeah. 4 is definitely better than 1. I'm with that.
He takes it, but he's
I can make
still.
that math.
I mean, he's injured, but he doesn't seem to be too phased by this.
Okay.
So the fight is on. You're
I
running
reach the
towards the
AV? Yeah, I'm bolting.
Yeah, so you get it to where it's like, it probably had maybe another 20 feet to go before it was off the edge of the building. So by the time you get in it, it'll be out over open space. You'll be off the building.
I want to definitely make that leap onto it, regardless of.
Oh, right, totally.
Yeah.
And
Just see if you jump in or are hanging off.
Just in case
yeah.
it matters. Remember, I get that twice.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he is armored. So
yeah.
just slowly
I gotta get the right
Right.
die again. Where did it end up? Is this it? It got moved, I think. I'm gonna roll this one regardless. Let's see what happens. Okay.
Should we roll in?
Oh, why'd you make me roll, Chris? That's mean.
Because you got to make it exciting.
It's less than exciting. Well, maybe it's more exciting now.
Yeah, you're hanging on.
But it's not
so basically,
stellar.
you get dragged. You're on with one hand, and
Nice.
the AV's slowly moving. So it moves off out of the building. So now you're just like hanging off the AV. While it's still slow, like it's real slow though,
Yeah.
moving like further off. There's no buildings high enough that'll hit anything for a while, but you're slowly moving away from the building.
All right. I need to drag myself up inside and make my way to the controls.
Back to you guys. So you have flipped up, so he's just tackling you normally.
Yep. So I'm gonna.
He's gonna do he's gonna try to do like a cut high and then like a kick low.
Okay.
Like a.
So I'm defying danger with a
That's,
7 plus 1 is 8.
All right. You're still gonna take some damage. Just roll a d6.
Oh, 6.
So that's the cut and a kick at the same time.
What was your armor?
Right.
Get you.
Oh, I get to reduce my armor.
Yeah, so it's 4.
Right. So okay, and then the last one where I took 1, I would have taken 0.
Well, no, I had to make
That
sure you
was
took
on your
1 for
head.
sure because that was on your face.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, so this one, so I take
4 points.
4, which gets me to 6 wounds total.
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to attack now, and I'm going to gonna come like I'm coming in with a swing, but my goal here is, even though it's less damage with them, this is deception, and I'm gonna take it with this hand off and then try to get him in the throat with my hand blade.
Okay.
So like right up in here. That's
I'll give you a +1 to kind of like he's gonna go to block what you would normally think is coming, and you're gonna hit him with something else. So give you a +1.
Come on.
You can do it, good.
Come on. 5, 6, 7, +1, 8.
All right. You definitely get him where you want to in like the throat strike, but he's able to like do something to kind of still get you with his blade.
Okay.
So just it'll still be D6, but you would half it this time because he kind of for your damage to get hit.
Okay.
So you're gonna take 2.
So 5, 2.
You'll take the 2.
Total.
Take the 2.
All right. So that gets me to 8 wounds.
But do your damage to him.
Okay. And then my damage to him is, let me see what
I think it's best, right?
Yeah, 2 6s, and it's the better of the 2.
Well, that's for the katana, but this is the.
Oh yeah, the
Maybe
combat
the
knife.
sword,
I've got it right here.
Yeah.
I wrote it in my notes.
It's like a D50, right?
Hand razor is 2d4, armor piercing 1.
Oh, so it's 2d4.
Oh.
This one is 2d4.
Not 2d4B, just 2d4 plus an armor.
Yeah, it seems high. Well,
No, that's fine.
I mean, it is what it is. It's my cyberware. Come on, baby. Let's clear these dice out of here. Let's make it pretty
dice.
for when I roll 2 4s.
We just can't read the 4s on the camera, but we can read them here. That's 2 3s.
3 and 3, we'll take it. So that's 6.
6 and
armor piercing 1.
Yeah, so that's gonna.
Well, throat piercing 1.
Oh yeah, it doesn't even have to pierce his armor.
Well, you don't know where he could still be armored.
That's true. That's true.
A lot of different places.
And chin strap on.
All right.
All right, so you're at an 8.
I have 8 wounds, so I don't know what happens now.
I think the next time you take a wound, you take a gut check, right?
So he's pretty
it
jacked
the
up. He's like, he stacks back. He's definitely bleeding.
Actually, when you check off your 8th wound box, you roll plus steady. So if you're at 8, you would do it.
Roll plus steady. Okay. Oh yeah. So can we do it?
Yep.
You have it in front of you.
He backs up and he's grabbing his throat. He's like, "I've seen you gotten a lot better, Kenji."
Does he say it that clearly?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he does.
Bastard.
I see you've gotten stronger, Zenshin. So I rolled 7 plus
your steady.
Steady. Hang on, I think that's +1.
Unless you have a +3, unfortunately, it doesn't make a difference.
All right, steady is +1. So that get me to 8. On a 7 to 9. So 10 plus, I would stay on my feet. And I would ignore any excess damage. On a 7 to 9, same as above, but choose 2. I either take -2 to ongoing to all moves, pass out for a few moments, you'll have time for 1 or 2 moves tops, or you're making it worse, first aid moves to help you take -1. On failure, which not.
Yeah, so
you don't want to pass.
You're in the same shape I was. Yeah. You probably don't want to pass out.
Yeah.
Unless the 2 moves you take are to make it to the AV and pass out.
But the AV is not close to the building at this moment, unless he could rearrange it.
Well, that's what I'm headed to do.
I mean, I think I have to, but I have to choose 2.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I got to take
sucks.
-2 to ongoing moves, and then I don't quite understand the first aid one, so I'll take.
You're trying to like. You're interfering with people trying to help you because you're in pain. You're just pushing them away. You can't.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You're being
Okay.
troublesome.
So I'll take those 2. Yeah. Because if passing out gave me only 2 moves more, that might not be enough.
All right. Yep.
So.
All right.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Hawk.
I'll make my way over to the controls
All right.
and just guide it back to the building.
Yep. Now this will just be to see how fast you can get it there.
Okay.
Just a failure would mean like you're just. He's going to have to kind of be on his own.
Yeah.
If you succeed, you're going to be able to do something to help him.
A failure just means it's another die roll for me.
Yeah.
There we go.
Basically.
Oh, that's a 10 on the die.
All right. What do you want to do?
What I'd love to do, there's the perfect idea, is I get the AV close enough to hit Z in the head.
That's what I want
to grab. I want to hit Z in the head and let X just grab onto the AV so I can pull him out of the way.
Yep. So just make the roll to hit. I was hoping you would try to ram Z with it.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of like backing up, but he's good. You see him start to kind of like raise the katana up to kind of do a strike, and he looks like busts up. He's kind of like almost like staggered a little bit. They both look like they're beat the shit.
My sunglasses are askance.
Cracked maybe. That's a 7. It's a success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you hit Z, knock him over. He's
You're able to grab on.
All right.
Okay.
All right, he's in the AV. Door's still open. Chick's all drooling.
I just need to get it get it out of the reach of
Building.
the building, right?
Yeah,
For
you're-
now.
you're
Not
maybe-
worried about any kind of special pilot.
No, and you can
maneuver.
get over to the University of Pittsburgh rooftop
Okay.
in like less than 5, like a couple minutes. So
Okay.
that's that easy.
Let's do that then.
So what were you rolling on that? Was that a Defy Danger roll?
Most
or-
likely. I mean, it sounds like what Chris was asking me to do.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have a +1 to everything
Because he could
except
have
for skills.
If he would have screwed up that, maybe he would have hit you.
Right,
Like,
right,
oh,
right.
yeah.
Right.
Or he hits both you guys, or he
I was
hits
just
part of the
thinking
building.
you were in the middle. So is there a complication, or were you just good? I just want to see if
I already have the
I just want to see if something.
I already have what it
my
is.
guy's about to bleed out.
I already have what it is. All right, so you're flopping down. He's driving the boat, basically.
Yeah. Right.
She's drooling the seat. You guys are flying over. He's coming in for landing on top of the building. You can already see the Militech guys on the top of the building, kind of giving you and then you see Z like crawling to aboard, and he's coming in to attack.
I was exactly.
bleeding
That's why I
out.
asked. 'Cause I was like, is he hanging off the bottom?
He's like, ah!
Right. So
I will land on him.
I'm in. Right.
He's in the building. He's in the AV.
all right.
That was the
Can't
complication.
land
Yeah.
it fast
So
enough.
I'm gonna just I've got my basically my stylish combat boots on. I'm just gonna try to kick him in the face and he falls off the.
Right, you're just trying to kick him out.
Yeah, just
He's
rock and
coming in for
rock and roll, baby.
Come on, face kick.
Come on, rock and roll.
What you got? What you got? Is it 6
6 plus 2 is 8.
Yeah, that's something.
Yep, 8.
All right, you kick him out, and when he went to go, his katana got loose, and it hits the girl right into her chest, and he goes like Hans Gruber off the Nakatomi Towers, like slow, baby, like dead.
It's clearly green screen though.
But she kind of like she starts like shaking real bad. And she's got like a katana right in her. You don't know if it's in her heart or not. It's like real close.
Yeah, that would be a bad thing.
All right, so you
let's
were able to
this
land.
thing, yeah. Let's get her to the dock.
She's got a katana right in her chest right now. Yeah.
If she died, we can still extract the information, right?
For the baby, the baby's the more important piece.
No.
How heartless are we?
I'm on the edge. I'm on the edge right now.
You're pulling it out. You're just carrying her out. Because the Militech guys are like, this is your deal. We're just making sure you can get in here. Because you guys
I
got to
guess
still make the deal with the Veer Society.
What I would have to say, my opinion at least, is if the katana stays in, the more it moves around, the more it's going to cut something. Katana's not a dull blade.
Yeah, that's what I feel too. I feel like we gotta try.
But sometimes it might be holding something together. You pull it out, it can make things worse too.
It could be right next to something that it's about to hit. That when we don't pull it out, it goes and hits it.
Yeah,
All right, I'm going to take a look and assess the situation.
everything could be bad.
Yeah, what's the discernment? Check the situation.
I want to do it as a spout lore. Oh gosh, I got to remember what these things are. It's the science one.
Drop science.
I want to drop science
How
on
you
this.
gonna drop science? You dumb.
Because I've worked enough with drugs and doctors. My buddy is a vet.
Oh yeah,
Veterans clinic doctor.
Yeah, you've seen enough
I might be able
movies.
to. Yeah, I might be able to say
Make an assessment.
what's going on here. And that's a 9. I don't have any pluses on this because it's
All
just,
right, you
it's a
think
drop
you
in
could?
some skills.
You're pretty sure. I think we can pull this out and just make a quick,
Okay.
make sure we can get some pressure on it, whatever. I think because we're in a medical facility.
Yeah.
You guys are actually at the biomedical tower
Okay.
for the university.
Yeah, we just
so
gotta
you
get
think
her.
like if you can get her in, they should be fine. Even though she's like, you can tell like her water's broke. Like it's game time. It's like her body's like she's having problems.
Then
have to have
we're gonna pull it out
pressure on
and
immediately.
let's move her as quick as we can.
All right, so you guys are dragging her in there. How are you
Yep.
carrying her?
Are you? One of us is gonna have to have pressure on it. Is it you or me?
I took the sword out. I should probably keep pressure on it.
All right. So then I'm like on guard, ready for anything.
All right, so you're carrying her in, and then you're kind of like making sure people are out of the way, kind of.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
All right, you guys get into the area where you need to be, and Dr. All comes there, and he's like, looks furious. What the fuck's with all these Militech motherfuckers in this place, huh? This shit is gone. We're not fucking paying you another $5 million. Bullshit. Get her on the table, goddammit. You know how important this fucking information is?
Easy. I'm gonna set her on the table.
What the fuck is this? Why is she bleeding out? Jesus Christ. Never should have hired you assholes.
Easy.
Don't use your Jedi mind tricks on me.
This isn't a Jedi mind trick.
Yeah, what the fuck is this? So he hooks her up to this machine, he's like, wait outside.
Easy. We'll wait outside. Can we see from the outside?
Yeah,
There's
it's like she's going to have to give birth first, and they're going to have to hook the baby to some weird machine. There's one guy in there, looks like it's like a full conversion, but like a shitty model full body conversion, just for bodyguard for him.
Okay.
So that would be the only thing you'd probably have to deal with if shit goes bad with these guys.
Right.
So now
If it's going to go bad.
Now we've got to make our decision, X.
So it's going to be, a little while before,
yeah.
although they're going to be able to facilitate a birth faster than normal because they need to.
What are we doing? We're letting them keep the information. We're destroying the information.
This guy's an asshole.
We're going to take the information and sell it to someone else.
I mean,
that's another choice.
It is.
We're making them run to the moon.
Rabbit and Mel, they got us out when it mattered.
Yeah.
Rabbit
and Mel.
Rabbit and Mel, they took care
coming
of us.
Thursdays on the CW.
This guy, we did what we said we were going to do, and he's treating us like trash.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think my gut is we go with Rabbit for now.
So we're going to destroy the information?
Well, they'd rather have it first, but
get it back to them. Yeah.
Because there's pretty important research, like how do they do this, and they want to burn the people that were involved, like all the high up corporate dudes, the government dudes. They want to get rid of the people.
I mean, if it goes bad, we can always go after them in the next episode.
So we got to see if the baby has a USB port.
That'll be up to the doctor.
Download. The right click baby.
Yeah, he's got to find the right marker.
Well, what do you think?
DNA to pull the information out.
I gotta say I agree, but now we've got to figure out once they get that baby out of there and they start collecting the information, we need to see how they're doing it so that we can steal the thing that they've collected the information onto.
Right.
So
we have to worry.
We need to be watchful.
Yeah. I think he's just spouting about not paying us. I figure Sheila's not going to screw me on this.
Probably not, but I also figure that the Rabbit and Mel will help out if we need any money.
I mean, you got $5 million already. You got a decent shot.
Yeah, but we've done everything we said we were going to do.
Right.
We got it.
Even like $5 million is like a crazy amount of money. You know, guys normally get paid that much money.
As far as we know, the Queen of Hearts drained our bank accounts while we were out.
You never know.
She's kind of bitchy.
We might have to go back and deal with her too.
Yeah, deal with her.
Might lose your head. I don't know which one.
Off with his heads.
All right, so you see the baby come out. The guy's doing his thing. He's got like some crazy scans going from this other machine hooked up on a laptop. And while that's running, he's kind of like dealing with Cassidy, make sure she's okay. I can see him talking. You guys really don't have any audio to overhear anybody through a wall, do you?
Well, my ultrasonic hearing.
Okay. So that would be kind of like a.
Well, it lets me see, but I don't know. I guess it's however you would want to play it.
I think it's more like a bat sonar.
Yeah. I don't know if it helps any more.
I thought there was one thing to ask an extra question.
That's mine. My hearing enhancement.
But yours got jacked up, right?
Maybe. Yeah.
I've got my eyesight. I can really gather extra information.
All right, so we'll see if you can make a roll to see that.
Yeah, so let's do that
kind of thing.
Let's do the check the situation. You know what? We're just gonna keep cycling through dice here because I started with like 50 on one side of the table and 7, 8. All right. So when I check the situation, well, this is not during combat, right?
No.
Because I have a thing only when it's during combat, and I don't have that right now. All right, so then I'd be able to ask 2 questions out of this. So in this case, one of the things I would want to know, first off, is I don't know what would I look for here? The question of where's the information going, or what is it they're about to do? I guess that's what should I be on the lookout for?
Yeah.
But then the other one I would probably want to know is, assuming we get the information, what is the best escape route? So let's figure out if we can get the information first, or where it is.
Yeah, so it's going into the laptop that he's got on the side there. It's not part of the other machinery in this place. It's like his own. He brought it here. What was the other thing? Like escape route or something?
Yeah, I'd like to know. So now that we know where the information is, and we hopefully we can grab it, what's the best way out?
You just got to get out of it. Doesn't matter. You got to go right out the way you came because there's Militech guys on the roof still.
Okay.
The other thing that was important, you kind of like notice them talking. Not that you could hear what they're saying, but you kind of see their lips moving. Mm-hmm. And you kind of see him look at her, and then he looks at you. She looks at you guys, and you kind of think something's up.
So she said something about it. I think she said you touched her in an inappropriate way.
Trying to play one character who's not a total pervert. I don't think I did that.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, I think you did fine. Yeah.
Well, maybe you got her back in the first place.
She
Now that I'm on video, it's like,
She pointed at the window. She pointed at the window and said, "They're not my real daddies." And here we are.
He's not my uncle.
Yeah,
And he still hid the quarter.
he's hit the quarter. I hadn't heard that one. All right.
So he's still fiddling with the laptop. She kind of gets up from the table and just like, and she kind of looks over at the full board conversion thing and just looks at it, and then she comes out in the hall. You guys did a good job.
Yeah.
I know he's kind of upset in there. I'm going to see what I can do about getting the rest of your money, but I can only do so much. I really appreciate what you guys did. This is very important for the world to know the truth about this.
Okay. You're welcome.
Thanks. You guys can either hang out here or, if you guys want to leave me contact information, you guys can leave. You don't have to stay here if you don't want to. You can hang out if you need to, but...
What kind of laptop does he have? I'm just curious.
I don't know. I'm not really into the techy
Dell
stuff.
or HP or...
I'm sure it's some crazy off-brand or something. I don't know.
I think I want to check it out. I'm curious.
I think it's a GFY. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
She just walks back in and takes another look at the full board conversion thing sitting there. It looks like it's powered down, but
Yeah.
it's almost like one of those
We need the laptop. Can you get it?
Can you distract them?
Oh, I can distract.
Then I can
We
get...
proved it last time. See the dent in the back of my head? I know how to distract. I can pretend I'm going into labor. I just walk in and say, "I'm going into labor." See what
I
happens.
don't care about what's in your thing.
So is the baby dead?
No, it's still alive.
Okay. Is it still like plugged in, downloading, or does it look like
It's in the
transfer's complete?
Neonatal unit?
Yeah, it looks like he's still, you can't tell he's doing something. Like he's in front of the laptop, but he's kind of
Like we can't see the laptop and the green progress bar is done.
No, yeah,
you can't see that. All right. I guess I'm going to make sure the data's there.
Wait till he's done standing at the laptop, right?
You go into the room though or not?
Can
No, not yet.
what was the name? Yvette? Can she tap into this download and see if it's complete before we go in there and take the data?
No, you think that laptop was probably air gapped out.
Yeah, I was gonna say no.
It's only connected to the baby.
Right.
Let's ask the baby. Hey, baby, are you done downloading?
It seems to me as long as he's sitting there looking at the laptop, then he's waiting on the
He
information.
could also be transferring it somewhere.
He could be, but not
He could be
there
making
yet.
a copy,
Although we don't know that.
backing it up to Google Drive. Yeah, let's go.
What are you doing?
Going in. Unless you got another idea. The laptop ain't gonna make its way out here on its own.
Yeah, I'm like, part of me is like, we should just kill the baby, but I don't think that's the way I would roll.
Yeah, but at this point, what we've heard, if I remember right, and Chris, you correct me, but once the information was extracted from the baby's useless.
Yeah.
It's like the baby didn't hold a separate copy of
Right,
the
but we don't
information.
know if the information is off from the baby
Right.
to the laptop.
But But once it is off, we don't.
Correct.
It doesn't matter if the baby lives or dies, but why not let it live?
No, absolutely. Once we know
So
it's
it's not like somebody can plug in and get another copy.
off. Right.
So, plus,
Let's
if
go.
we
What's our chances?
interrupt the transfer, then they can have incomplete data anyway, and maybe that's enough for the rabbit and mount.
Maybe.
Enough information to look at the research, and
Yeah. All right, let's
the
do
other
it.
people don't have full information.
So you got to distract them and probably deal with this, whatever you called it, the cyborg.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
I'm gonna.
I'm going to go knock,
I guess I'm
knock
gonna-
the doctor out.
Well, I'm
and
going to
stuff.
go in it, and the first thing I'll say is, so what about the money? Are we going to get it? I'm just going to, not as belligerent as he was when we walked in, but I'm going to shoot back a little bit.
So like the doctor's back, he's like, get the accounts from them, Cass. Yeah, he seems annoyed that you're asking about the money.
Okay.
So she has another device so you can plug in your account information.
Okay.
All right. So we're in the room
Is it a
with him now.
GFY laptop? I'm curious.
Yeah.
Does it have GFY?
Yeah.
Is it lit up on the back like the Apple?
Has a
two middle fingers. That's actually a pretty cool logo right there. Put up like that.
So should I be trying to knock this guy out so I can grab his laptop? Is that what our plan was?
I mean, we've got support and a vehicle on the roof. As long as we can outrun them, we're out of here.
So you just snatch and go?
Yeah.
Defy danger to snatch laptop?
I mean, you can clock him.
Yeah.
You might be able to knock him out.
That was my thought. Was
no need to slit his throat or anything.
No. I was just going to try to knock him out from behind. I mean, I don't have a blackjack, but I could, grab something and just knock him.
And we have to worry about the other guy powering up, too.
Correct.
So something to keep an eye on.
And crazy teenage hormone girl.
Before we get too crazy, look around and see if there's any syringes full of knockout drugs. They were just giving birth to a woman who might have needed, some kind of anesthetic.
I don't know how I would know what
that might be. It would say right on it, "I'm going to knock you out." Mama said, "Knock you out."
Cool J brand.
Yeah, it's going to be right on it.
Yeah.
I mean, really, at this point, for the jacked up dude, anything in a syringe, inject him, including air.
Including air.
You just do it. Just walk up to him and straighten his neck. It's probably more effective than anything else we
Any
have.
syringes around?
There's a bunch of stuff, yeah.
Why don't you get the jacked up guy and I'll go knock the doctor out.
Let's go that route. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a syringe of whatever.
Okay.
And just walk up to him. And I'm not going to make it obvious. I want to make it so it's not obvious.
And what were you doing?
I think I'm going to try to knock the doctor out so I can take his laptop.
So the doctor's just looking at a screen anyway. Yeah. She's plugging numbers into a PDA.
Well, no, she wanted you to plug numbers in. She was going to hold it up, plug your numbers in. We'll send you your money.
Okay.
We'll do that first.
Once I plug the number in and she's paying attention to the screen, that's when I, nonchalantly grab the syringe.
Okay.
And I just
put the
casually. I mean, it's not going to be a big room. I'll just casually walk over here and wonder what's up on the wall over here.
Stop. Before you get over, you hear stop, and you see she's got a gun to his head.
Oh, whatever.
Don't do it, man.
Why?
Think you're going to get out of here?
Yes.
You're going to get through me, the doctor?
Yeah.
And that's this thing over here?
No time for love, Dr. Jones. Yeah. What are you going to do about it?
I don't think you're that fast, old man.
You're right. But I can do it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to see if I'm that fast.
The doctor's kind of like trying to slowly get himself in a position to not get screwed over here with a syringe full of whatever.
Yeah.
Well, you think you're that fast?
Well, the syringe is for the cybernetic dude.
That's not going to do anything. That wouldn't do anything. It wouldn't matter with that thing.
No?
Yeah. It would. I figured it'd have to be the doctor. Yeah, it wouldn't do anything with that at all.
He was going to take the doctor out.
Yeah.
So I had a bad plan to begin with.
Yeah. So, no, you would already know that wouldn't have did anything.
So then I would just have my gun at the back of the cybernetic's head.
That's fine.
That's where I would be then.
Okay. Come on.
I would
fast.
I am. Are you that fast?
I'm pretty fast.
Let's go.
I'm just going to drop. As soon as somebody moves, I'm going to drop.
The cybernet thing's head turns around. It's got like a faceplate, like a screen.
Yeah.
And you see like a little rabbit come up on the face.
Mm-hmm.
Only you can see it. And it goes away.
Okay. I shoot her.
All right. So just see how fast you are, right?
Should I do defy danger as I stop, drop, and roll?
You can if he screws up. Yeah.
If. We mean if. You know I'm going to screw up. Let's get a good shot of this. Oh, that's not a screw up. That's a 7, 8. It's 8. It's an 8.
On rock and roll?
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to have to, because it's going to be, he's going to shoot her, and she's going to be able to squeeze. So you're just going to have to see if you don't get completely annihilated.
Doc, you can do it.
Defy danger is plus steady, so it's going to be plus 1 on top of 5, 6.
You didn't quite get it. I can't believe I'm faster than the street
if I have
samurai.
wired reflexes, does that help me at all? While active, if you fail a roll and would take damage or be attacked, roll plus sharp. On a 10 plus, the damage is halved. So on a 7-9, take the damage, but boost your next move.
Yeah, you want that. This is going to be a headshot.
Okay. It's going to be a headshot.
So I did fail.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to roll plus sharp.
You got to get 10 plus.
And my sharp is...
Take half damage.
I think it's 1.
What is my 0? Skilled is my 0. Yep, sharp is plus 1.
All right, here we go.
Come on, baby. Come on. 8 plus 1 is 9.
Yes.
We got anything else to give you?
We don't have any coins, right?
I got nothing left over.
So hang on. So I'm a 9. I take the damage, but boost my next move, which isn't gonna help much.
It depends on how bad the shot is.
Hang on. Do I have? Hang on.
Hang on. I can do it.
Hand raise just data drag.
I might make it out alone, but I'll make it out.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, if I gotta go, I gotta go. I don't have anything else to add to it.
It's just a 1d6 damage. So
You can take it.
yeah, don't roll 6, I guess.
Yeah.
2.
Oh, you're good.
2. So 2 to headshot. So that takes me, I guess, to 10 on my wounds. Is that right?
Yeah. So you got to make
A gut check.
yeah. Unless you could try to force the dog to give you medical help or whatever.
Can I? I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, you could try to. I mean, you could try to force him. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
I mean, he already does make a gut check regardless, but
So I already
you got to force the dog to stabilize him a little bit better than maybe you can stabilize him.
I already shot her.
Yeah,
So I'm not worried about her now.
I'm gonna say she's dead.
And I just turn with a submachine gun at the doc's head and say, "Help him now."
Fuck you, man.
I shoot.
Shoot knees.
I'm done. Okay, I'm so done. Bam.
All right, you gotta make that check, right? I think you gotta make, or how's it work?
I don't know. It says when you check off your 8th wound. I don't know if you do it again, but.
Or is it? Are we already into the?
I don't think so. I think that's it there.
Or
is it first aid?
We are
I think
such newbies.
He could probably do it. It's just the doc would have been able to do it. I always would have had the doc do it, but he would have had to try to convince him a little better than that.
Oh, you know what? There's probably drugs here. You could pop some pills.
Pop some pills.
Except a chronic injury rather than bleeding out. Here we go. Once a character takes a 9th wound, any damage after the 8th wound, they are bleeding out. This basically means they're incapacitated, unable to perform any sort of action, badly hurt. A character who's bleeding out must be stabilized either by a first aid move or any relevant archetype moves. So,
All right, I'm gonna try doing the first aid on him and drag him out with the laptop. Can I get the? I turned to the thug there in the chair with the white rabbit that flashed up in front. Can you help?
It starts looking around. It does a scan of the room like this to see.
Get on your feet. Help me drag him out of here.
It's looking to see if there's something to stabilize him. That over there points to a little thing to
Shooty syringe, a hypo.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so you're stabilized, but you're still going to need medical attention fast. It looks like the laptops has a little bit more to go. So you're going to be down on the wire trying to get him out of there.
Okay.
But this thing goes. The white rabbit's like, I'm gonna burn out this unit as soon as you guys leave, though, so it's useless.
So we're just waiting on the laptop.
Yeah.
So it gets done.
98, 99, finished. All right.
Oh, you shot the doctor, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I got sick of his shit.
In the face.
Baby's the only thing that's alive here, right?
Yeah.
So you got a baby.
Probably should grab the baby.
Yeah.
Now it's a hospital. Someone will take care of it.
Eventually.
That's why I think you should leave it.
That's what the Mark would do.
Someone's going to hear it crying.
Well, it's like eventually people will come in here and it'll be fine.
I tell you what, it's got a better chance in a hospital than it does with me getting away from here.
That's true. Yeah.
I can raise him.
Guy's got a target on his back.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys can get into out to the other Militech people, and they'll take care of him. And you guys hand over the laptop.
Yes.
All right.
That was the plan to get it to the Rabbit and Mel.
Right, and if this goes bad, we'll take care of it in the next campaign.
Yeah.
All right, and they'll definitely they'll dump some money into your accounts for that. So make sure you got. They won't give you as much, obviously, because they're not. Yeah, the Vera Society probably lied. They weren't going to pay you at all, probably. They're probably nice, you guys.
They didn't like us anyway.
Yeah.
Dog, I put bullets in his face. Jerk.
I took a bullet in my face.
You're not going to pay me?
Yeah, job well done. Maybe we'll call on you guys again.
Did they call on us to begin with?
No. Okay. But they kind of intercepted something that was going bad.
Yeah.
You guys got yourselves in a hole you didn't think it was going to be that deep, and it got worse as it went.
I'd want to know more about the White Rabbit and Mel.
I spent a lot of time trying to dig my way up.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Yeah. Right.
Cool. Awesome. Cool. So I get patched up.
You guys both almost got like to the edge of getting killed.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Pretty good.
Speaking of some generous DMing that kept me from getting splattered in the face there at the very end.
Well, no, I mean, because technically, even if it's a headshot, doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get annihilated. You know, just and you guys aren't first level guys, right? You guys are a little tougher than normal.
Right.
That's why I let her. She was normal human, but she had a little bit of training. And the same with the doctor. Like technically, he should have rolled damage with the doctor, but I'm like, he's like a regular low level doctor guy.
Put my submachine gun in his face.
Yeah. Plus, I figured you dump the mag into him again. You just tired of everybody's crap.
That's exactly what I was.
So by giving it,
helping now.
I'm done.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
So by giving the information to Militech, it's not going to come out immediately.
Militech / Lazarus.
Right, it's not going to destabilize society.
So what will happen? They'll go through and go, okay, who made these calls? Like who said, yeah, let's do that. That sounds like a good idea. They're going to start taking those people out. Now they have to do it. This could be government officials. It could be corporate. You know, they kind of have to do it on the slide to make sure nothing's up. But they're going to probably or they'll just monitor these people to see if anything else is going on. Things like that. But they'll definitely try to take care of business, and they'll try to take any useful research that they could use for good, you know. Mm-hmm. But they're going to have some of the truth come out. Like, yeah, those people aren't fucking humans; they're androids. They'll have to try to handle that somehow. But they can't have it get leaked because that could just be a bad scene.
Cool.
So they'll try to manage it somehow.
So use it like National Enquirer stories for a little while.
Some of that stuff, yeah. Right. Some of the stuff will be that.
Some black flags.
Yeah.
So do we know, Mike, Sheila, who hired us in the first place, was she just a contact, or was she in with Veer? Would I know that, or could we figure it out?
She was working for either LifeLog or Liquid Holdings and got word of something, and she was like, "This stinks. This is kind of fucked up." So she's like, "I gotta get," but she didn't know she was working for Veer. She didn't know that. She just was like, all right, I got to get this. Someone's like, hey, you got to get this girl here because she has information. Like, oh, that's important because these LifeLog and Liquid Holdings guys are up to no good. It's no good.
Right.
I don't want to be a part of that. Even though I'm working for them right now, I have a job with them now. Can't have this going on. So she didn't know she was handing off to the Veer Society, but she was like, I need to step away from this and have some third party take care of it so I'm not as connected and they don't burn me.
That's good, because in my mind, she was stupid hot, so I'm hoping
so she
can go back there.
Yeah, no, she didn't. She knew, like, this is bad. I kind of I got to get somebody else to deal with it, so I'm kind of, like, protecting herself. Yeah. So she could still, like, she's still trustworthy so she can still get jobs, right, doing executive protection and all that.
So in the epilogue, Kenji X is going to go back and hopefully have his nurses. He's going to be nursed back to health by a Shilly.
Nice.
Yeah, you did kind of like do her a huge favor doing this job, even though you did get paid pretty well for it. That's like that's a big chunk out of her retirement, you know. Mm-hmm. $5 million is huge. You know?
I think Hawk's going to go on a bender of dangerous missions that involve probably shooting somebody for a little while. He's going to be pretty angry after this. Things went sour several times. Yeah. And it did not turn out the way he wanted it to turn out.
Yeah, that was fun though. That's for kind of a one shot or two shot. That was a good time.
Oh, cool.
One shot, two shot.
One shot, two shot.
Thanks for doing it, Chris.
All the shots in the face.
All the shots in the face. Yes, thank you, Chris.
Yeah, it was like a last minute. Even like I was trying to come up with more stuff to like expand the second part, and I was like, it was like last minute, a little bit last night and a little bit this morning, and I kind of like I always change stuff as I go, kind of.
So, dude, I tell you, I don't know if you guys know Mike Shea, but he's a kind of a famous DM, and he's written this book, The Lazy Dungeon Master, and that's his website. And he's basically like, everyone's super over prepares, and once you know kind of the mechanics and the rules, like really too much prep can hurt you.
Oh yeah.
I ran this session last night or a couple nights ago, my game, and I had planned for the whole way the scene was going to go down in my mind, and I was like, I could kind of know my group, and I was like, it's going to be a big fight, and of course, no matter how much you plan, they do the one thing that you never think is going to happen. So I basically, can we have an aside here for a minute?
Sure, go for it.
So warehouse, and normally they've got to get into the sawmill, and if you go any day of the week, there's a couple guys working on the first floor, a couple guys working on the second floor, a couple guys third floor. You work your way up, you get the information.
Yeah.
unless you go on Sunday night. And it says, if the players go on Sunday night, all of the cult are gathered here for their Sunday night rituals. And I knew they were going in on Sunday. So I'm like, sweet, no one on the first floor, no one on the second floor, no one on the third floor, but they're all in the top room. And they're going to like stealth in, and they're going to scope it all out, and they're going to see 12 guys in ritual gear with like a naked woman on the altar about to be sacrificed. I'm like, this is going to be awesome. They're going to come in, they're going to get a surprise round. I have it all planned out. They sneak in, they stealth, they split check the place out for days. They get up there, and then they do they're like, we can hear people inside chanting. We can't tell how many. And then one of the guys does a spell to start knocking on the door really quietly and get louder and louder to see if someone will come and answer the door. So, of course, they hear knocking on the door, go behind tables, behind the altar, and all of a sudden I'm running this ginormous, like, crazy cover fight.
Hysterical.
So, my point was, you may not have planned a lot, but it was fun. Like, there was enough plot to keep it going.
Oh, yeah, like, sometimes I'll have ideas for scenes or characters, but I don't have, like, like the main concept, like, outline. Yeah, so I'm like, I'll try to figure out what I want to do. Like, I had the thing where, like, all right, the main thing was, like, yeah, get the chick here, but then what's happening in the middle and who's involved, you know? Right. And then I kind of last minute threw in those, like the Mel Gibson guy. He's actually one of Brian's characters named Sykes. He ended up, and like the Rat was a guy named Selden.
Hi, Brian.
Called Mr. Wizard, who was like which in the Cyberpunk he has carbon plague, so he has like nanotech in him. So he always, and he's from like the future. He's like so he has cybernetics. He doesn't look like, and he could like almost see like audio visual. He could see all kinds of signals. So he kind of comes off like he's a wizard.
You see code, I see blonde, brunette, redhead.
Right, he's like one of like, and he does some really weird stuff. So I kind of like threw those in as like cameos, you know.
I think for this stuff, I tend to over prep, but I think as long as you have an outline of where you need to go, and then like just a high level of a few things, you know, we all play enough that we'll try to make it fun. Along the way.
Yeah, for me, it was just trying to hit those certain scenes, like the rooftop fight, you know,
right.
Stuff like, or the club, the craziness going on in the club, you know, stuff like that. Yeah. And then it adds other characters, like you said, you could always deal with the Queen of Hearts again or something, you know.
Right. Oh yeah, there's like
I'll shoot her too.
At least 2 or 3 hooks there that you could go back to.
Right.
So cool, awesome.
I think Hawk would want to go back and shoot her. Maybe not kill her. Shoot her from afar, take out a knee or something.
Right. Yeah.
Just so she would, just so she would know later that somebody messed with her.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I'll do that. I think almost shortly.
How are we on time? Are we good?
Yeah, we're definitely good.
Awesome.
I think we could probably wrap it up there. What do you guys think?
Sounds good.
Think it sounds good?
Just get another word of hot pineapple.
What?
We just have some hot pineapple this day would be perfect.
Oh,
what's the news going to say about the hot pineapple?
I was actually just talking to a scientist the other day.
What?
And they told me that there's this thing.
Crazy.
And, all right. In the meantime, we can all say bye.
Thanks for watching and listening.
Thanks for the hot pineapple.
The preceding podcast was brought to you by One Joe Young. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com.